If you have a Duke 390, it is a must that you install this one mod. We are going to talk about all the mods that I've done to my bike. Number one upgrade that is a must for the KTM Duke 390 is What is up, YouTube? Daily Duke back again with another video. And today we are going to talk about all the mods that I've done to my bike. A very long overdue video. So let's go find a spot and let's get into it. All right. Welcome back. For anyone that is new, this is my 2024 KTM Duke 390. Today we're going to be going over all the mods that I've installed. This is a long overdue video, so all right, let's just get straight into it. All right, I'm going to be going over a few different mods. There is one that I'm going to cover later that is a must. If you have a Duke 390, it is a must that you install this one mod. I'm going to talk about that in a little bit, so stay tuned. But the first, and obviously the most noticeable difference, is the barrel exhaust. This is the Barrel Rogue 2.0 with the mid pipe and the DeCat. If anyone saw the install video, I did get that bracket moved around so that bolt is not hanging. It's actually tucked back there now. But yeah, this is the full exhaust kit. And I've tried to do some sound comparison, some shorts on this, a cold start, but the camera just cannot pick up how good this really sounds. It really does sound great, especially once it's warmed up and you're on the gas. Wow, I picked this exhaust because it does not look like every exhaust. It is different. It looks awesome, hence the barrel name. It looks like a gun barrel. It's pretty nice. The sound is great. I'm not a big fan of the IXIL exhaust. Austin Racing, it looks good. It's just kind of like poppy for me, but yeah, if you guys are interested, reach out to Barrel Exhaust. It's definitely one of the mods that I'm really happy with. It has given me a lot of, I don't say a lot, but it definitely has given me low end power. I'm able to pop it up in first, no problem now. Very, very easily. All right, the next mod we're gonna go over is the mirrors. Don't mind that GoPro. We're actually gonna get a different mount for that here coming. I think it's coming in the mail today. But I took the stock mirrors out of where this would be. I put some anodized orange screws to cover up that hole. And then I believe these are on Amazon. I've configured them a few different ways. This is what I've been most happy with so far. They don't hang off the bike too much. I actually can see now without staring at my arm. It's also on that side as well. And yeah, they don't stick out too far. They're actually usable. So that definitely was a must. These ones are kind of cheap too. They're basically a knockoff or a copy of the ones that are like $90 or the ones that Rock Bagaro, whatever his name is, sells. But these have worked fine for me. I'm happy with them. Just very basic mirrors. Makes the bike look good though. Next is the carbon fiber windshield. And I got this on eBay, and I've only found one company that does this. However, the mounting brackets that came with it didn't fit. So I had to order another shield. You can see how they kind of are fit in there and just kind of raise off. But I had to buy another windshield and actually use the brackets, or I'm sorry, the screws for that been able to make that work. But I really do like the look of that. It ends up looking real nice. Gives it kind of, works pretty good in my opinion. I like it. I will also note, I don't know if it's a big deal, but I did put a glass screen protector over the TFT display. Yeah, just to help protect it. And that's another thing I added to the bike. Next thing, I'm sure a lot of people do. This was actually the first thing I did to the bike. The rear fender eliminator kit. Yeah, it was fairly easy to install. Uses all of the old mounting hardware and lights. And you can see it looks pretty good. Here, let me turn those lights on. There, you can see it with the lights on. That's the stock little light that was able to mount there perfectly on the bracket. It is a very simple, small bracket. All right, next we have the front frame sliders. These are by Innovative Decorative Components. I got these on Amazon. I like how they say the 390 logo on there. They fit interesting on the front fork, but I didn't really find too many others that did for the Gen 3 yet. And now we have the rear frame sliders. These have KTM logo etched in them. Both sides, nothing fancy, just some frame sliders. I think they were about 25 bucks. Can't really remember where I got them, but good to have on in the rear, help protect the rear frame. And I know there's a lot of phone holders, quad locks. This is kind of something that works for me. Simple, cheap, has the vibration dampener on it so it won't mess up your phone. It's not in the way of the TFT. I like it. It's cheap, something on Amazon again. Universal, opens and expands for any size phone. All right, now we got the tank pads. The Duke tank pads. I believe these are on Amazon as well. I think they were like 25 or 30 bucks. They came actually with another little tiny pad I believe you were supposed to put right here, but I didn't put that on. That worked for me. I like that. It's enough. Now, this is something you don't really have to buy, but there is a rear fender shield that is bolted on here. I took that off. I like the way it looks. It kind of gives the rear end more naked look. That's just personal preference. It was kind of pointless anyway. Wow, that was a nice car. All right. And to get back to one of the subscribers that asked me, so right behind this on the left side of your bike, this is where the air filter is. And there's a bolt right here, that one bolt you have to take off, and then you can literally just pull that off. And there's little grommets here that comes off, super easy to take off. Now, this is, move that wire. This is the DNA Stage 2 air filter cover, and you just take this cover off. It's a stock cover. It is not a filter. You pull that cover off. That is how you get to your stock intake. So behind this intake filter cover, there is another filter inside of that looks basically just like this. Now, if you don't want to do a lot of mods to your bike, I highly recommend this. Especially if you're keeping a stock exhaust, I highly recommend this. Highly recommend. It opens up the sound of your bike. Put that back on. It opens up the sound of your bike. It deeper, throatier. You get a little bit more throttle response. It's quicker. But yeah, just that mod alone on the stock exhaust, you'll right away hear a difference. It's awesome. And now, the number one mod you have to get, the number one upgrade that is a must for the KTM Duke 390 is the Tronics FuelX Lite, or the FuelX Pro, but the FuelX Lite is perfect. With the exhaust, the intake, all the mods that I've done, the Tronic, not only stock helped the bike, just running it stock, it was a night and day difference. But with the stock and the air filter combined with that FuelX, this bike is a beast. You have to get that. And pretty easy to mount. It says to take the gas tank off. I just loosened it and was able to hold it up while I ran the wires where I needed it. But yeah, it sits right here. I'll take the seat off and give you a quick little pic of where that's at. All right, so this is where I have the FuelX kind of hidden. This is the number one thing that you want to install on the Duke. This is, I can't even begin to explain how much this has helped. But it took me about 25 minutes to install, run the wiring to the ECU and the catalytic converter sensor down there. There's two of them. And yeah, it was maybe 20-25 minutes. All right, guys, so that is it for all the mods on my 2024 KTM Duke. That is everything that's currently installed. I do have some crash bars that I'm going to be installing. They're black crash bars. That'll be coming up here shortly. Stay tuned for that. I do have future plans for this bike. The build is not over yet. I really would like to get new levers. I don't really like these. But yeah, if you have anything you suggest you'd like to see installed, let me know down in the comments. If you have any questions on the mods that I have, please reach out, let me know. Do my best to help. And if you guys liked the video, if you found it entertaining or helpful in any way, please like, subscribe, share the video. It really helps me out. And I'll talk to you guys soon. Ride safe. Peace.